Hi everyone, and welcome to my home. I hope you enjoy this Cheat Meal Monday. Hi everyone, today is another Cheat Meal Monday, and today we're going to make turkey noodle soup. But we are going to make some homemade noodles, a Amish and Mennonite tradition. Alright my friends, let's get ready to make our noodles. So some of these noodles is going to go into our soup, our turkey noodle soup, and some of it we are going to dry on the rack. And once it's dry, after 24 hours, you can break them up in the size pieces that you like, and then you can put them in a glass jar and store them, just like store-bought. Today's recipe is going to come from The Art of Pennsylvania Dutch Cooking, and the author is Edna E.B. Heller. So it's The Art of Pennsylvania Dutch Cooking by Edna E.B. Heller. So let's get started. Making noodles was something that was very traditional back in the 50s and the 40s, and of course way before that. And also it's very traditional in the Mennonite and Amish communities. Now they don't make homemade noodles like they used to, but homemade noodles are very simple to make. So let's get started. In my bowl I have 1 tablespoon of water already in my bowl. To that we are going to add 2 eggs. And these are my own eggs. My chickens are all laying their eggs, and so I get 4 a day. So it works out perfect. And then to that we are going to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I just take the palm of my hand and measure out about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we are going to whip our eggs up. So we're just going to break the eggs up. My friends, this is so simple. And then to that we're going to add 1 3/4 cup of flour, unsifted. So here is some of my flour that I oven canned. So we're going to add 1 3/4 cups of flour. Now you can use a pastry flour. This here is just regular unbleached white flour. I do not know about whole wheat flour. I've never used whole wheat flour. I use a pastry, I don't know what it's called, pastry cutter. You can use this. You use this to make pie crusts. And then we're just going to mix it a little bit with this. And then we're going to use our hands and mix it. Now we're not going to knead this dough. This is not a bread dough that you knead. So we're not going to knead it. We're only going to incorporate it together. So it doesn't take long. As you can see, it's starting to form a ball already. But like I said, we're not kneading this like bread. This isn't bread that we're going to knead it and knead it. The less you work with the dough, the better. It's like a pie crust. It's very important that you want to roll your dough out as thin as you possibly can. We want to roll it out paper thin. You see how thin that is, my friends? Very, very thin. This dough is really easy to work with, and it's so much fun. So we're going to cut it. Now, it depends on what you want your dough. If you want pot pie dough, you can cut it in little squares. If you want to have it like noodles, we're going to cut it really thin, and we're going to cut it like this. And then we're going to hang them on our rack to dry. And it takes 24 hours. And when they're dried, then you can break them off in the size pieces that you like. Let me finish this and I'll get back to you when we're done. Do a close-up. Show you what it looks like. All right, so we're going to keep making them. Pull the camera back out. So they're long strips like this. You see, my friends? Now, of course, you don't have noodles this long, but we need it this long so we can hang them over my rack. And this you guys saw that I got on Thrifty Thursday one week. So we're using this to hang my noodles. So some of these are going to go in our soup, and some of these are going to be dried for being able to use for later. So I'm just going to hang them all here right now. So if we were going to have them to use right away, then of course we will break them off into little sections. But right now these are going to be dried. Like I said, this is a dough that's really easy to work with. So I'm going to get making the soup, and then we are going to be finished. To make the turkey noodle soup, we're going to have some of my canned turkey. This is my canned turkey that I canned, and we're going to take some of my chicken broth that I have canned. We're going to have some corn, and then we're going to have some noodles. So all we're going to do is dump all of my quart jars into my stock pot. Because I am making this for about 10 people, I'm going to be making a lot of it. So that's one thing nice about having canned goods on hand, is because you're able to make soup rather quickly this way. So this is what the soup looks like. A lot of chicken and a lot of corn in it. And all it is some chicken, it's some corn, it's some chicken broth. And as soon as this gets to a boil, then we will put our noodles in. And when the noodles are floating to the top, that means they're done. When the noodles float to the top, that means they're done. I won't be able to show you what it looks like when it's finished because I have to put this into a crock pot, and I gotta go and drop this off for some family and friends that I made this for. But I just wanted to show you what this looks like, and you know how to make homemade noodles now. And I hope that you guys make yourself a big pot of soup, because my friends, soup is something that's very thrifty. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. And stay tuned for next Cheat Meal Monday, because it's going to be a surprise. And I think you're going to be excited to see me make it. Alright, see you guys. Take care, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Hi guys, I just want to thank you so much for watching my video. See you tomorrow. Woo!